Hello lovely. I just wanted to do a shout out today. I like to shout out to at least 1 or 2 channels each time, and today it's Venom Fluid Art, Bubbles and Wombat, and they do the most amazing swirls, and they're one of the first videos I ever watched when I looked at this using of a cocktail stick and a skewer. And the other channel is Creations by Christy. Christy, you've got to look at hers as well and see what she does with the skewer. So they're all really wonderful friends and artists, and you're going to learn so much by looking at their channels. So we're now finishing off with the cocktail stick, and this hot pink magenta has turned out so beautifully. I'm really enjoying the colours together. I think it's a shame that some of the cells have gone, but I do actually really love this pattern, the colours and how they've played together. What do you think, and what can you see? Do you ever use cocktail sticks or skewers in your paintings when you do them? So I just want to say thank you so much for being here. It's been a really exciting journey with the TLP Shimmery pigments, and I'm really enjoying the UK recipe by Shelley Art. She's got some wonderful courses that you can follow, and I just want to say thank you for being on this journey with me. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe so you can see the next video coming up. I've got some really exciting things coming up, lots of different colour palettes, and I love hearing your feedback and what you would like to see, and I love seeing your creations, so please do share with me. I hope you have a lovely day whatever you do, and I hope to see you again very soon. Take care now. Bye.